Hello, beautiful soul families. I hope you all are having an amazing day. It's me, your princess, consciousness mentor, and coach. Right before the dawn of recorded civilization, there have been a spiritual awakening happening on the planet. A lot of people are going through an awakening process but have no idea what that is. But I must warn you, everything you know or you think you know is about to be questioned. A lot of people might be wondering, what is it? What does it mean to be spiritual awakened? But before we dive deep into what that is, I'd like us to talk about how did we get here? How did we fall into this deep trance that, we have to wake up at some point in our lives? Have you ever felt lost or disconnected? Or are you slowly losing interest in people, places, and things you used to like? You are going through an awakening and have no idea what that is. A lot of people said man is a spirit that has a soul and lives in a body. But man is a soul that projects itself physically through the body, projects itself mentally through the mind, and it projects itself emotionally through the heart. And for you to be whole as a human being, you have to be healthy on all three levels. There are a lot of people that have been spiritually, emotionally, and mentally damaged. How did we get here? So the soul came into this dimension to have a human experience. We came with a purpose, our unique purpose. For those from the biblical perspective, God said to Jeremiah, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you and I have ordained you to be a prophet. And also there is a scripture that says, for whom he did foreknew, he predestinates. Those he predestinates, he called. So before your parents come together thinking of having you already have a purpose. There are some traditions that understand these perspectives. Shout out to all the practitioners of Ifa tradition who do divination to understand the mission of the soul. We are born into patterns. We are born into templates in belief system, which is subjected by religion, practices, cultural practices, society's expectations of what you should become, your family's dream. So when we are born, we're born into this pattern. We're born into systems. We're born into beliefs. We're born into tradition, religion. So we completely lost touch of our authentic sovereignty. We completely lost our purpose. Your mom will say as parents, when I have my boy child, I want you to be a doctor, or my girl child, I want you to be a lawyer. You born into plans. You born into set precedents. You born into precept that you need to follow. So when we were born into these systems and we lost completely into other people's identity. Nobody asks you, oh, beautiful soul, why are you here? Nobody sits back and asks you your soul mission. So we lost completely living those identity until at some point in our lives. Have you ever heard when people say, since he got this problem, since he faced these challenges, he went to coma, he was sick, he had a mental problem, he lost his marriage, he lost his loved ones, he went to prison, he has changed. The soul will keep calling unto us that we should come back to that which we are born for. Because anything in life can give you a sense of achievement, but nothing outside your unique purpose can give you fulfillment. A lot of people have tried so many things, it is not working. They've tried this and that, A, B, and C is not working. Your soul is calling out to you. And many times, not that people don't realize what they are born for, but because we're born into patterns, we're born into parenthood, we're born into caregivers who don't give a damn about what your mission is, who have set their own steps, their own precepts, which they want you to follow. They have their own prescription of what you should become, of what they want you to become. Nobody cares about your dreams and vision. And sometimes when children will come to their parents and say, okay, I want to be a musician. We've had all of those stories. I want to be a footballer. I have passion to serve in the community. Your parents will say, oh, I really want you to be happy. But that's not what I meant for you to be happy. I need you to be a lawyer. I need you to have the mathematics in you. We put the sciences in our kids. We put the English in our kids. No one gives a shit about what their unique purpose is. So man become lost in this dimension. We lost our authentic selves. A lot of people also will say, oh, when we were dating, she wasn't like this or he wasn't like this. But since we got married, it changed. Nobody changed. That is who they truly are. That is what they are at their core. Because of this pattern that we are born to, we tend to repress who we truly are. Let's say, for example, let me give an example like, a bold child. In my culture, they don't raise bold children. When you are bold, you speak a lot, they say, oh, shut up. They shame you, they silence you. They say, oh, as a child, you shouldn't be talking, you shouldn't be asking a lot of questions. So what happens if that child is a bold child, if it's a confident child? Immediately he or she is shamed. You repress that aspect of you. You hide who you are because you want to fit into the patterns. How many husband or wife that will wake up in the morning when they have a spiritual awakening and say, oh, yeah, I love you, my beautiful wife, or I love you, my husband, but I have a calling, I have a mission which I need to attend to, and I wouldn't be having a time to. I'm not sure this relationship is going to work because I have A, B, and C. No. We will feel hurt, we'll feel disappointed. No, I love you. Because I love you, the concept of love even have been misunderstood. When you love someone, you want their happiness. And most times, maybe that happiness doesn't necessarily mean being with you. How many people will say, okay, I love you, I want you to be happy. Go and pursue your dreams or your vision, and I will support you. We'll say no. So we have all of this, traumas. A lot of people accumulate traumas, wounding, being hurt. You disappoint me, you break my heart. Parents will say, oh, my son, my girl child disappoints me. I wanted her to be this and she chose that. All of this thing, and a lot of people are damaged, are wounded in this dimension. There's a lot to talk about. I want to pause here and then we'll go to part 2 of this spiritual awakening, and then we'll talk about what it truly means to be spiritually awakened and how do you know that you are going through an awakening. I hope you all will have an amazing week.